Hey guys, welcome. Mike here. So today's video, I'm going to show you what content arbitrage is. This is another way that I've made money online as an entrepreneur, and I'm going to show you basically how it works. But first, I want to explain to you what content arbitrage is. And tons of people still do this. Okay, some people do it to a level where it's spamming, but some people do it in a good way where they're able to make a stable income every month. All right, I've personally made a lot of money doing this. So the concept of content arbitrage is this, okay? You create a content. Say you create a website first. Remember, a lot of the tips that I'm going to be giving to you, you need a website. If you don't know how to create a website, I made a video on how to create a WordPress website, and you can check that video. The link is below. So you need a website and you create a content. All right, so if you create a content, you go get traffic, you have to get people to see that content, and then you put advertisement around the content and hope that people will see those ads and you would get paid per, say, impressions or per click on those ads. Now, this is where the arbitrage comes in. Once you've created your content, you go and buy, I would say, quality traffic, not crappy traffic or spammy traffic. You go to a quality and reputable platform. You can go through AdWords, Google AdWords, Yahoo also is one. There's a ton of advertising platforms that you can use. So you go buy quality traffic. So let's assume that you're paying 5 cents per click for your traffic, right? If you're paying 5 cents per click, or that also equates to $50 per 1,000 impression. So assuming you're paying $50 per 1,000 impression, and so for every 1,000 people that you purchase to come to that landing page where you have that content, your hope is that those ads that you're showing will pay you, say, $60 or $70 per 1,000 impression. And that's where the arbitrage comes in. Basically, you're spending money on one end and you're trying to make money on the other hand. So you pay $50 here to get 1,000 people to see your content, and you hope that your advertisers will pay you $60, $70 for serving that 1,000 impression. And so at the end of the day, you take the little cut of profit and then you repeat and you repeat and you repeat. And that's content arbitraging. So here's an example just to show you that a lot of people still do this, and you can do it too to try to make some money. So I'm on Yahoo right now. If you can see my screen here. And typically Yahoo is actually a good advertiser or advertising platform that a lot of websites use for these type of content. All right, so I can tell already that this article right here, it looks like it's an article from Yahoo, but it's probably a landing page where you're bamboozled with ads. So I'm gonna click this ad here, or this article that looks like a genuine article on Yahoo, and see, this is where it takes me to. All right, now we're on the page. Now if you look very closely, you see how many ads are on this page? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an ad. 8, 9. These are ads. 10. So you have at least 10, actually 11. You have at least 10, 11 ads on this one page. Okay? And so whoever owns this website is hoping that serving all of this 10 ads will get them their money back. Whatever amount they're paying to get me as a visitor to this site, they're hoping to make all of that back by showing me all of this ads. But now here's the part that content arbitrage can work, okay? So you see that this page, if I scroll down, you see that it's a gallery page, or it's a gallery article. So if I click next, I'm still within the same article, right? And guess what? Every time I click next, I get a new set of ads that's been shown to me. So I go again, scroll down, I click next because hopefully the article is nice and interesting. Again, I scroll down, and I click next and click next and click next. So this is how content arbitrage works. You basically write an article that feels like a gallery. You turn an article into a gallery, and you have a picture as you see on my screen here, and then you have like short little descriptions of that picture. You just put ads around it. And again, this page or this article, for example, can be 30 pages long. And for me as the end user, I'm scrolling through 30 pages and being shown a bunch of ads. And every time I'm shown this ads, whoever owns this content is being paid for however many impressions that they're showing. So guys, this is how content arbitrage works in a way. Now, the tip that I would give you if you decide to go this route is, one, if you're going to do this, try to put up really good content. Don't just put up a piece of crap and hope that people will click on your ads, because as a matter of fact, a lot of advertisers frown upon this, especially Google. Google hates this, especially if you have the ads very close to the content where a user is clicking on that ad by mistake. So if you're going to do this, do it with some restraint, I would say. Have a good content, always write good content. I would not put 10 ads on the page. Probably half that is about good, but obviously you have to make a profit with whatever ads that you're putting on that page. So have good content, put a good amount of ads, but I think 10 is a little bit overkill. And always buy traffic from reputable platforms like Yahoo, Google. Taboola is a platform that you can use. Outbrain is a platform that you can use. I'm gonna list them in the comment section. So these are platforms that you can use to buy the traffic, and obviously you have a budget. So what I would say is you can start, usually the way I do it is I set up about 3 different articles, and then I would test each one, set up a campaign on any of this reputable platform that I spoke to you about, and set up a campaign. Say I start $10 a day. So I can test each one at $10 a day. I can start, always bid high first. So assuming that my first bid is say 9 cents per click, right? So, and I set that up, wait a couple of days, always be patient, wait about, I would say 2 to 3 days, or maybe even 5. So again, you have to spend some money here. So test it for like 3 to 5 days, and then see which article is converting or which campaign is converting well. And then once you get whichever campaign is converting well, and it could be all of your campaigns, they could all do well, but whichever one that is converting well, you check after a couple of days, and then you optimize it. And then basically whichever ads that is converting well for you, you put more money towards it. So you can up your daily spend from $10 to 20 to 50 to 100, however much you can afford. Once upon a time, you know, I used to spend north of $3,000 a day, $3,000 a day on this particular concept. But again, now that so many people are doing it, what I would advise you to do is not to spend that much or go that high. Do it at a very good pace, because once you start getting a ton of traffic, or you're spending $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, I knew some companies or guys who are spending $10,000 a day doing this. If you get that high, you have Google or your advertisers start to look at you like, hey, you know, some of the stuff that this guy is doing is not working well for us, and they might even boot you out of their publishing platform. So that's my advice, is that you do it at a pace and you do it well. Don't just put shitty content out there and just expect people to click on your ads or just show ads. Don't bamboozle people with too much ads. Don't make it spammy. All right, so that's my 2 cents for today. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And if you need help setting up your website or setting up your blog, because all you really need is a WordPress site to do this. If you need any help in that arena, just let me know. You can leave in the comments below, and I will check the comments. Okay, if this is your first time, be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button for more future videos. And more importantly, make sure you sign up for my newsletter. The link is below. Make sure you sign up with your email, and that way I can always reach out to you whenever I have really good content up. And understand that not all of the advice and stuff that I share is going to be on YouTube. A lot of them are just going to be on theincomedriver.com. So that's what the newsletter is for. Whenever I put up content, you would get a notification. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Mike, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace.